What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's enjoying their day or enjoys their day. Last day of the weekend. Let's get busy. Oh, you know what Sunday means? Uncle Hotep Factor tonight, 8 o'clock. I was going to have Patriot Day. He had to reschedule, so we're doing that in September, early September. So that'll give us more time, give you more time to get your popcorn ready for my return to having people on the show. So Patriot J will be on in September, not tomorrow. So tomorrow's just going to be a regular show. I got to talk about, and as always, Hotep's been told you every Thursday at 8. Please subscribe to the channel, Hotep Jesus, subscribe here. I got to talk about this shine from Chicago. I got to do it. You know, like I follow a couple people from Chicago, prominently Mr. 1738. Follow him on Twitter. He has like 1 million tweets, so you won't be bored. He's not being a bored follow. But he's from Chicago, you know, and I get a sense of what life is in Chicago by following him. And that's one of the great things about the internet, great things about Twitter. You can follow people from different parts of the country. You get a little taste of what living in that part of the country is. You know, that's one of the things beautiful about America is like from state to state, it's different. You know what I mean? Like I always say, it's crazy that, you know, black folks are all put together. We're all the same, or white folks are all the same. But the people are different from every part of the country. Like, shines from Philadelphia are different from shines from Reading, Pennsylvania, or Westchester, Pennsylvania. You might find similarities. You might see some common slang. But they're different from town to town. And state to state is even a more pronounced difference. You know what I'm saying? Like shines from Philadelphia are different from shines from California. The African American, the Akata, the shine is different all over the country. We're not some monolith. So, watching these shines from Chicago, Mr. 1738, I got a sense that, you know, when Lori Lightfoot was going to be elected, it was almost a foregone conclusion. I can see why. But you know how, you know, Chicago has become like this scapegoat that some people will say, like, what about Chicago has always been a phrase. And I always wonder, like, why? To me, it's wilding. You know, I know the numbers. Like, people put the numbers up and say Baltimore is, like, more kills per capita, whatever. But I'm like, Chicago seems like it's out of control. I'm sorry. In certain neighborhoods, it's like, it seems like the whole culture is vastly different. The gang culture is, like, deeply entrenched in Chicago. You know, Chicago has rich history, you know, the Panthers and all them. But it just seems like it was like, what the heck? You know, I want to go there one day for the food. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna skip the Akata tour, neighborhood tour. But Mayor Lightfoot has almost become like you know, I go on poll a lot, and I always see her picture. They're going in on her. She's become like one of the front and center left-leaning Democrat, you know, city leaders. And I guess it might come with a territory. You know, major mayors. Not in Philadelphia, not so much. But Chicago and New York City seem to be prominent on a national scene. You know what I mean? National news. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this shine. Let's take a look. There she is. I looked at it. I was like, they're going to elect her for mayor? You know, because image is a lot of things, too. Some people compared her to Beetlejuice. I mean, I'm not going to attack her personal looks and character, whatever. Well, her character for sure. But I'm not the ones that attack her personal looks. But this is what she looks like. And this is her beautiful family. I don't know how Lori got that tall pog like that. How'd you do it, Lori? How'd you do it? It's like, I don't know if her wife is a pog or not. You can't see from behind. But that's just, I'm just joking. But that's her progressive family. You know, ideal for the progressive wing. Let's be honest. That was probably a plus. Her family structure is probably a plus for the progressive wing. You know, she came to light recently, and like this is another part I think that raised her national profile. When she was telling everybody to stay home, people started making memes of her dress. I don't know, was she dressed like a 5-foot Steve Harvey? They putting her all types of bills, and this one cracks me up, man. This is hilarious. But then, you know, these protests started. And they was tearing Chicago up, man. They was going downtown. And it seems to me that the downtown in Chicago is like, Negro, you better not say nothing out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, just from following that dude, man, he said, you know, Chicago's really heavily segregated and you know, and I think America is segregated by choice. Most people just hang with themselves. You know what I'm saying? But it seems to me that it might be more so in Chicago. Like, if you ever look at the crime, you always talk about the crime. If you look at the crime on a chart, on a graph, like with superimposed over the city, you know, all the murders and stuff is happening. They happening in the Shine community. So she came out and said, these are peaceful protesters. This is what Lori Lightfoot, she's on record. You know, Trump tried to send in the National Guard. She refused, telling them to go home. We don't need them in Chicago. Because it was getting out of hand. It's even out of hand now with these shootings. She called it peaceful. Let these shines do what they do. You know, she did say there's some agitators and stuff. But she said, oh, they're mostly peaceful. Okay. They start going to her crib. Yeah. They start going to her house. And look what she has. Chicago police officers positioned near Mayor Lori Lightfoot's home earlier this year. I thought these were peaceful protesters, Lori. Lori, you told me these peaceful protesters had a right to protest. If they don't like your policies of what you're doing, they have a right to protest you, right? Now, I'm not a big advocate for, you know, going to people's houses and stuff like that. Go to their job. Wait till she gets to the office, then you would do it. But she was talking as peaceful. This is what you do, and you're defending this. You're defending this. What about all the people that can't get police protection, Lori? Like, I can see if you doing this, but you have to be that same heavy-handedness against all these other protesters tearing up neighborhoods, tearing up stores, looting. Do the same. My God. I can't believe she got away with this. Is getting away with this. They keep playing very violent people have hijacked very peaceful First Amendment protests. Come on, man. A lot of these people had intention to loot. Intentions to loot. They lose CVS. like, come on. Don't be ridiculous here. You're going to hide behind the police, but what do the people of Chicago have to hide behind? You don't even want them to have the Second Amendment. This man is a joke, man. This man is a joke. She's a joke. I'm sorry. Don't come at me with no misogyny or anything else. I'm just going by her performance on the job. Her performance on the job has left much to be desired. Really. Anyway, talk to y'all tonight. Peace.